Hello, I'm Brianna. Welcome to My Life on Paper, where paper and pictures tell my story, and welcome to Mix It Up Monday, where we all use the same sketch and use mixed media. Today's sketch is by Creative Chaos in Tennessee. It is a beautiful sketch. I'm also playing along with Off the Board with pineapple papers. My pin from Pinterest is this mood board, and I love these photos. So I have, you can see in the, well, you'll see in a minute the pictures I'm using, but I'm using these Tim Holtz stamps, and I'm really going for it with this background. I've got this mixed media stamp, and I'm just not putting it on a black, and just using my Creative Memories um, ink to get some on there, and then using those colors from the mood board um, as I go along. So first I'm just using, it's a mustard color, and then I'm going to put down this yellow with that stamp from Tim Holtz. And then after I get how much I like on there, I will use this ABC one um, from Tim Holtz, and then I will use, I think it's outdoor denim. I've had it for a very long time. It was retired probably 15 years ago or 18 years ago. But just trying to get different, they call it first image and like secondary image and stuff like that. But I'm just, I ink it up a couple times, but I just keep stamping and upside down, sideways, all those kind of things. So then I pull out from my stash things that coordinate with the mood board, kind of a corally color, that dark blue and some yellow, that um, sticker that is a title there, the joy that is you does not end up making it. But I'm just trying to find out things that I might use, and then I'll bring my pictures in and you can see those again. But I end up really liking, these are close to my heart that were in a pack. Again, it was probably 20 years ago, and they've just hung out in my stash. Now, there's this story has nothing to do with denim, but it's a running story, it's a guy story, so I thought that would go okay. Um, this is our friend Mike. He was running the Ironman in Madison, and we went out to see him. This is me and my husband Daryl, and I've already done the some other pictures, including the finish line and the bike. And in fact, when I was doing this layout, I had to go back and say, did I already scrapbook these photos? I'm usually pretty good with knowing what I've scrapped and what I haven't. And when I went back recently, I did the bike, and so now is running, so it is all okay. I do have this stamp, this very old stamp set from close to my heart, and you can see that I tried it where I knew the photo was going to lay down, and it's kind of like a rivet from your jeans, and I did not like the way it turned out, so I'm going to try it on white paper again. I'm just cutting some fishtail banners there, and I actually pulled out some of that coral. It's ribbon, but it's adhesive backed ribbon, to use up in a cluster up in the right hand side. Um, so I will get the picture here down, and then I'm going to go with some scraps of white paper that I had from something else, and then I'm going to try getting those rivets down, so that you can kind of, I think it just says blue jeans on them, um, but I will use my Creative Memories circle punch to punch those out so that it is in a circle and it isn't wonky when I try to cut it with my scissors. So I will go and adhere everything down, and those denim pieces, I was able to cut them kind of not in half, but I mean I cut them so that half of it goes up in the left corner and then half of it goes in, well, not even half, but part of it goes in the right corner, part of it goes in the left. But and then you see in the bottom photo, I reversed that part of it, and it goes in the left photo, or left lower corner, and then part of it goes in the right upper corner. uh that journaling black is from Ellie's Studio. I thought that was a perfect way to get some journaling in there, especially over the mixed media. It'll make it stand out better. I do have the denim tab I'm going to use there, and I have to tell you, um, I recorded this part. You can see I'm going more in real time. I recorded it in slow motion, and so that's why I couldn't get iMovie to let me do one part really super fast and one part um, not as fast or fast, whatever. So I sped up the rest of it, and this part slows down a little bit because it was actually filmed in slow motion. And I'm glad you don't have to watch it in slow motion, but it is more like in real time, so I apologize for that. I do get those denim pieces down. The corners are from a Creative Memories collection. I just had those left over and in my color stash. You can see a Vicky Bouton paper there was used. I just had a little piece left over, so I decided just to, this was a while ago and it was stuck in my stash, but I used a tab punch. And there's some things that I pulled out I know I won't use, so I kind of put those off to the side right away. I will then bring in some more Creative Memories items that label and the title. It just says smile. And they're not exactly, it's not that dark color, but some of the different variations of blue makes it stand out some more, and it's what I had in my stash, so I will layer that label with the word smile, and that's going to be my title because we were taking a selfie of us while we're waiting for Mike to run by. And then there is a little bit room there just to, write. I like to write either like a couple words there or the date, even though I have journaling space there. So I could be, hey Mike, smile, or um, something funny that I might think of later. Or even better yet, my husband could think of. He's good at that kind of thing. So I'll go to him and ask him what he thinks should go there. And that's one of those rivets there that I stamped and then took my paper punch to. I will get some ATG down on these banners. These photos are from September from 23. So I'm up to June. I'm getting June and July caught up, but I did grab these photos out with the nice 3 photos that worked for this sketch from my September photos. Shannon from Creative Chaos in Tennessee did this beautiful, gorgeous layout, sketch, sorry. But I did, she's got all that lovely mixed media up there. So I did use my mixed media, but I just wanted to, once I pulled out my color items, I thought this was a good place to put a cluster. And then when I decide I need some more rivets, I'm going to stick those up in that corner as well. So I will cover up my photos and then use some splatters, figuring that I've already got my stamps on there. And so this is my second part to my mixed media because it can be, as long as you have 2 different types of medium that you're using, that qualifies. So a couple splatters and I'm good to go here. And then I will figure out where I want to put the rest of those rivets that I'm calling them rivets. I don't know what the technical name for them is. So I first tried putting 3 alongside of this cluster here and decided it looks a little crowded. And I do want to do, I put one up there, I do want to do kind of a visual triangle as well. So these are going to stay 2, not part of my triangle, and then each one of the pictures has one of those rivets. I do bring in some enamel dots. They're that yellow color from the mood board, some navy blue as well, and then it has the coral and the rivets. So um, I get to use the rest of the yellow and the navy blue up from that enamel dot sheet. I will have the playlist linked below with everyone that's playing off the board with Pineapple Papers, as well as everyone that's playing along with Mix It Up Monday. And I will also have Shannon from Creative Chaos in Tennessee. I'll have her information linked below as well. I've really been enjoying stash diving, so not only am I using the denim items from Close to My Heart, I've got that LA Studio journaling tag on there, and then I love using stamps, so I'm so glad I got to use the Tim Holtz one for the numbers and the mixed media behind it, as well as the Close to My Heart ones for the rivets. So that makes my heart happy. These stickers are, I think they're a Stampin' Up sticker my mom had given me a while back. So I thought I didn't have the right colors for the washi tape. That's a surprise because I do have enough washi tape for several people, but I didn't have the right colors, so I used this it's a sticker border, and it worked perfectly for just making those corners like with the washi tape. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you have a fabulous day and come back on Saturday to see another video.